Bachelor alum Sean Lowe suffered severe injuries after his dog attacked him twice in 12 hours. Catherine and Sean Lowe adopted the dog from a shelter in January. Bachelor alum Sean Lowe suffered severe injuries after being attacked by his own dog twice. Lowe, who got engaged to Catherine Jucci on season 17 of the dating show, detailed the attack and showed fans his injuries in a video shared to Instagram on March 17th. The reality TV star explained he had friends over for a barbecue when smoke from the grill in the backyard set off the fire alarm inside the house through the open windows. Lowe went inside to help turn the fire alarm off when he realized his boxer had been triggered by the sound. He shows his teeth at me and just attacks me, Lowe said in the video. I don't mean bite and then run off, like a lot of dogs do when they're scared or defensive. I mean attacks me. I feel him ripping into the flesh of my arm, and at this point, I'm doing everything I possibly can just to fend this dog off. I know I'm bleeding badly. Lowe noted he was able to get away, but then the dog came back and bit him again. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I honestly just felt like I'm fighting for my life here against my dog, he said. The wounds left by the dog bites needed immediate treatment, and Lowe's friends were able to rush him to the hospital. I look down at my arm and it was cut so deep, and I just see blood squirting, probably a couple feet, he said. There was also a pool of blood on the floor, leading him to think he had punctured an artery. I thank God that my friends were there because they were able to rush me to the ER. The next morning, Lowe was attacked again by the boxer named Moose. The Bachelor star had been outside when the door keeping the dog away from his family was blown open by the wind. Going through a dog attack is pretty darn traumatic. Having to relive it less than 12 hours later, seeing that dog running straight at you, is a feeling I don't think I ever want to experience again, Lowe said. He made a beeline right at me and just lunged and started attacking me again. Lowe managed to pin the dog down on the ground for 10 minutes while he waited for an ambulance. I've got a hold of his collar, but I know he's ripped my arm open and I just know I'm fighting for my life here, he shared. I feel like if this dog gets up, he's going to kill me. It took everything I had to control this dog. And I'm 220 pounds, he continued. If it were anyone else, he would have killed my children or my wife. Lowe and his wife adopted the dog 3 months ago. He noted the new behavior of the dog was odd, as Moose had previously been extremely affectionate with his family. It wasn't Moose's fault. I think it's clear he experienced a lot of trauma before we got him and had something neurologically wrong where just a switch flipped. And he turned into an absolute killer, which was so weird, he added. He really didn't show any signs. And he was great around my kids. He was great in the house. He was just an affectionate, loving boxer. Lowe praised his wife, who was in tears during the video, for being amazing throughout the whole ordeal. Since the attacks, the family is working with animal control and a no-kill shelter on options for Moose. Lowe noted he cannot keep the dog inside the house with his wife or children. Overall, I'm super grateful it was me, and it was not my kids or my wife, and that I made it out relatively unscathed. I'll have scarred arms for the rest of my life, but I can live with that, he said. From a psychological perspective, I think I'll be okay. She'll catch me cringing every once in a while because I keep replaying it in my mind. But I think in the long run, I'll be okay. We're torn up about it, Lowe noted, and we miss our dog, as crazy as it sounds.